In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the rarest ore in the entire game. I'm talking ores like Demonite, Darkite, Magnite, Fireite, and of course the Eye ore. I'm going to be showing you guys a quick little glitch or bug, whatever you want to call it, and you need to use it right now because I have a strong feeling it's going to get patched. As always, hit that like and subscribe button and become part of the OG 400k family. We're so close to 400k guys, so please help me out and hit that subscribe button. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop straight into this video. So the first thing that you want to do before we even go ahead and get to the method of how you guys can get yourself a bunch of rare ores is to do a little bit of preparation. Step number one, I recommend you guys to get yourself the arcane pickaxe. If you don't have it, it's completely okay, but the arcane pickaxe specifically has the highest luck boost in the entire game, guys. This thing has a 50% luck boost. So yeah, this is basically considered one of the best pickaxes in the entire game. The demonic pickaxe is slightly better, but it is also 500k, so I wouldn't really go for that. I'd really, definitely go for this pickaxe. The second thing you want to do is go ahead and put a luck shard on your pickaxe. So as you guys can see, I have a luck shard right here, and this is kind of expensive, as you guys can see, so it is going to be kind of a grind, but honestly, this is really worth it. You want to try and aim for 15% luck, by the way. I believe that is the highest luck you can get in the game, so aim for 15% luck on one of these shards. As you guys can see, this one is only 13% luck, so I'm not going to use this. But once you guys have your pickaxe fully kitted out, the next thing is, of course, get yourself a bunch of luck potions. I mean, this is self-explanatory, I don't need to explain why. And of course, if you guys are open to spending Robux, get yourself a bunch of luck totems too. These are very good. Additionally, if you have been lucky and not like me, I've been super unlucky, try and get the Angel class, because this does give you guys a luck boost if I'm not wrong. Yeah, check this out guys, the Angel class right here, which is one of the rarest classes in the entire game, actually gives you guys a luck boost. Where is it? So check this out guys, 50% luck boost, which is absolutely insane. It also gives you guys infinite stamina and whatnot. So yeah, Angel class is probably the best class in the entire game. So if you guys have it, go ahead and use it. If you don't, then try and get yourself the Dwarf class. This is also an S tier class. Sorry, I keep calling it a class, I mean race. But yeah, the Dwarf race is easy to get, and yeah, it is also pretty good. Anyways, once you guys have done all of this preparation, we can actually go ahead and move into how you guys can harvest a bunch of ores. So this method is kind of a glitch or a bug. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but yeah, it's definitely not an intended feature. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys how you can actually do it right now in game. So first things first though, what you want to do is find the ore that you want to mine. I'm going to show you guys the best place to actually get ore. Now, if you guys are looking for good ore and you don't know what ore to actually use, let me actually go ahead and give you guys a quick tutorial on ore. As you guys can see, there is about 9 ores in the game that have special traits, and these special traits are like putting on a ruin on your pickaxe or something, right? It gives a special trait to your armor or your weapon. For example, the Darkite armor piece right here gives you guys a 15% chance to turn into a shadow and dodge incoming attacks. This is obviously to put on your armor. Demonite gives you guys a 15% on hit chance to deal 20% of the weapons burn damage, whatever. So yeah, these are some of the ores that actually have special traits. There is 9 of them, as you guys can see, and I'm going to show you guys how you guys can actually get all 9 of these, because they actually aren't that hard to get. So starting off with the first few ones, we have Eye ore, we have uranium, rivalite, Mytherial, and of course Eye ore. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to get all of these right now. So there is 2 methods to get these. The first method is for you to grind, and the second method you can actually AFK. So the first method is to go into the left side of the cave right over here, and you want to follow exactly where I'm going. This is like the best spot to find a bunch of veins, a bunch of basalt veins, which is where these eye ores and stuff drop from. So keep going inside of the cave right over here, and this specific area where I'm standing right now usually has a bunch of things spawning in. Right now I think someone has mined them all out, but check this out guys, look at the amount of things that are actually here. And if you guys want to actively grind out these ores, this is going to be the best place to actually get these ores. But what if you guys prefer to AFK? Well, let me go ahead and show you guys how to AFK. So once again, make your way back over to the cave right over here, and to AFK this, you gotta go to the right side with the danger sign right here. And most of you already probably know the spot, so I'm not gonna cover it for too long, but basically guys, once you guys are here where you'll find Amber, you want to go ahead and stand right on top here, and yeah, you just want to start auto-clicking here, or basically hold down your left click and then hold escape, and this is going to come up. Then once you press escape again, your character is going to mine itself. But literally guys, I'm just moving around doing absolutely absolutely nothing, and it's mining for me. So yeah, this is a cool way to AFK only for these following ores. So ore you can get from this, something like uranium you can get from basalt veins, ethereal basalt veins, ore you can get from basalt veins. But what about fyrite, magnite, demonite, and of course darkite? How do you actually get these? Well, for these guys, you're gonna have to go down into the cave right here, and this is where the cheese method kind of starts. The cheese method, that sounds a little bit funny, but this is where the bug kind of starts. So first things first, what you want to do is what I recommend you guys do is to make your way over to this side of the cave, because this side actually has a lot less enemies and it's actually a lot easier to just farm here. Once you do that, you want to mine the existing ores here. If there is no volcanic ores here, you want to go ahead and mine them. So just clear them out and they're going to respawn as hopefully the volcanic ores. Let me dig that up, and I'm going to go ahead and dig that up. But basically what you guys want to do is clear this up so you have a bunch of volcanic ore lined up just like this. Or sorry, a bunch of volcanic rock just lined up like this. Have 2 or 3 volcanic rocks. I'm just going to go to this one for now because I don't want to waste too much of your time. But preferably guys, you want to farm over there because there is less enemies. But I'm just going to show you guys how to do this method over on this side for now, just so that we can keep this video nice and quick. But basically what you want to do is get the health down of your volcanic rock all the way down to 1500 HP. And I'll show you guys exactly why. So let me go ahead and dig this up. Oh, also one more thing, make sure you set your graphics down to about this point. This is because it's easier to see when you're mining, and generally it's just easy to see around the map too. So if you guys do play on high graphics like I do, make sure you set it to at least this. If you guys play on low graphics, it does not really matter guys, but yeah, the lower the graphics goes, as you guys can see, there is less bloom, and that is exactly what we want, and I'll tell you guys why. But as you guys can see, when you have less bloom and you set your graphics all the way low, it is actually easier to see what is being dropped from these rocks. And yeah, check this out, when you mine the rock all the way to 1300-ish, you are basically gonna see what is gonna be dropped from this rock, and as you guys can see, the loot from this is kind of mid. So what I'm gonna do is let this thing reset, and what that basically does is it resets its loot pool all the way back to like, well, it resets its pool to something completely random. Hope that makes sense. So rather than destroying the rock completely, you just want to leave it for 30 seconds, and as you guys can see, it's gonna regenerate, and now you want to mine it once again. And what's this gonna do is you don't have to keep on moving around finding volcanic rocks. Instead, you can just mine this particular one. Preferably what you want to do is have a bunch of these volcanic rocks lined up. So let me show you guys what I mean in a second here. But check this out, once again, we did not really get anything good out of this. Let me just go ahead and dig this up to 1300, and check this out, all we have is volcanic rocks. So I'm gonna let that reset. So as I was saying before, you want to have multiple of these. So you want to have one here, you want to have another one here, so you can keep on switching between these two. So once you mine this one all the way down to 1300, you want to leave it so it resets all the way back to full health, and then you want to go to your other volcanic rock and then mine it to 1300, and just keep on repeating this until you get your desired ore that you are looking for. So yeah, hope that makes sense. It sounds a little bit complicated, but it really isn't, and I've literally used this method guys to get myself things like the demonite ore. I also had darkite earlier, which I unfortunately used accidentally, so I'm really upset about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and mine this. Also, one more thing you want to keep in mind is people are gonna try and steal your ores when you leave them unintended. So if that does happen, for example, if someone tries to steal this from me, what you can do is just hit it one more time, and what's that gonna do is yeah, as you guys can see, he can't really mine it anymore, and I'm pretty sure this guy's a hacker, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, you gotta be careful of these hackers, man. They are absolutely everywhere. Ooh, check that out, we got ourselves an eye from this, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, nothing too good from this either. I would reset this, but since this hack is about to steal my stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and completely destroy this. But anyways guys, that is a quick and simple way to get yourself any ore in the game, literally super easily. So if you guys found this video helpful, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Once again, we're trying to get to 400k, so join the family, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.